That Penguin's still sticking around. But we got the razzle dazzle. We got the bamboozle. You thought the Inkling was coming out. You were very much mistaken. I would not have that if I was Spider.
We talked about it earlier, but yes, every Inkling goes one day or another to Paramithra, and this is again that theory going through.
But of course, it's going to be difficult. So again, it's this, I mean, it's a scary thing, but it's this fundamental Pyro Mithra. So we may not see these sort of longer strings from the Mithra necessarily, but
are you sure about that?
I'm saying this like this isn't one of the tastiest Pyro Mithras I have seen. The double side beat into foot. So I take back everything I said.
I mean, he's been cooking with his Paramithra before, and I can see why he went for the training mode before the set to just get those cooking. Because, hey, 120% on the Dedede and no Pyro yet on deck. Yeah, finally, he's going to go for the kill now.
Yeah, I think this is the hard part is that when you're as Mithra, you've obviously got the insane neutral, the insane frame data, but you're not going to be able to get the kill. So the Pyro has to come out at some point, and it's at that point where Spider really needs to make the most mileage at the character, and we're seeing it already. Any hint of not being an advantage, we're seeing the Mithra pick. You're able to get out of these situations so much easier. Get that one neutral win to get Spider into advantage. Boom, the switch is there.
Oh, you love when it's happened like this. You know, when you're talking about something, it's
poetry,
the
right
French touch, you know, the shift touch, you know, like, oh yeah, this is perfect. Over here, quite exotic up smash here, getting punished by Spider. Spider in the lead here with the stage control. He could get the kill quite easily now. He just need to be wary of the recovery from Shaneak. He does manage to get back on the stage. What are you going to do now? Yes, good neutral air to get back the control again. Back throw is not going to kill, but maybe in the next interaction can be fatal for both players.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Pretty much anything from Pyro is going to kill, and that lingering now was the option in that situation, just lasting that little bit longer than, say, a forward tilt or even like an up air or back air, just managing. And there we go, the classic, the cross-up back air into the up tilt, catching that jump away, and suddenly it is even once again, and Shaneak, again, we're seeing tail as old as time. The damage is racking up and the damage is racking up, but when you're living to 200%, that's like barely a quarter of your stock gone.
That's nothing for now. He needs to be wary though, because now this is the third interaction he lost, or 9%, this is going to start counting now. We need, again, to find something to get in there, because we were talking about, yeah, it's nothing, it's just some damage here and all, but hey, now he's on Para, he could get a kill quite early now.
Yeah, and this is the scary part, of course, Dedede being the hardest character to kill off of the top, so Spider just about living, but again, you've got to get back on stage against Pyro, whose ledge trapping is, you know, almost as good as yours, which is scary to say about
Dedede.
Yes,
it is indeed. For now, we didn't see a lot of ledge trapping from Dedede. I'm quite scared, like surprised, because we didn't see a lot of Goldo plays on ledge.
Yeah, we did see a little hint of it earlier on, but there wasn't too much of it, and that is by far, I mean, just to call out. That's the thing. When you're as fundamentally cracked as Shaneak, you can just have those call outs ready. And that's the thing. Spider and Dedede in general going to be jumping a lot, going to be going for a lot of these short hops in neutral, because Dedede's aerials, you know, some of his best moves, but in the same vein, this is where things can get really, really scary for you. Ooh, and the down air not quite managing. Oh my goodness! And you rolled into it and trying to get the dash attack. You know he's labbed that. You know he's labbed that.
That would have been so sexy. I'm kind of sad it didn't happen. But well, yeah, maybe now. No.
Oh, and trying to read the roll away. Does manage to get it, but didn't quite get the spacing on the up tilt there. And again, just these roll reads from Spider. And it's great because we're seeing the chuckling, and Spider's here for the most, that might have been the most clutch switch I've ever seen in my life.
That frame just saved his crispy ass here.
It really did. It really, really did. Just managing, because the thing is that even if you manage to mash out, you're still below stage, and then you're ledge trapped against Dedede.
And the recovery with Paramithra is not one of the best in the game, so he could get just, again, a lot of percent on there. Because of that, good DI on the dash attack, is not going to get the kill yet. 145%, maybe another game is going for it, go for it. Sure, obviously, that was obvious. Yeah, and again?
Yeah, and Shaneak getting a little bit desperate here, going for that side B, just managing to knock away the Gordo in that situation. It could have been much spicier, but managing to secure
DLC
it.
privilege. Yeah.
That is pure DLC. Pure DLC.
Pure DLC.
Privilege.
Did you feel those €5 there? or £5. I don't know how many crowns in your country.
£6.
£6. Goodness, you guys are in for a bad trip.
We always get screwed over European.
Yeah.
We always get screwed over European prices.
I mean, I could feel those €5 there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can smell the cash from here. Just slip it across the table to Spider, being like, I think I owe you this. Like, oh, dearie me. But we are, okay, so we're seeing the Inkling come out, which honestly, again, we saw it earlier on the trying to true main of Shaneak. And yeah, I think, particularly in a best-of-5 format, you can experiment whether the almost wacky counterpick is going to work or whether the tried and true main is going to come out, despite the fact that, again, the matchup is a little less favorable against Dedede than Pyramithra.
Nah, I think he took some information with that Pyramithra and now going for his hard character, I guess. Now, 50%, that's not much. We've seen already how Spider could get in the zone quite quickly compared to Cars, for example, who didn't manage to ramp up damage quickly. Now, however, Shaneak is cooking.
Yeah, it's definitely, it feels like a little bit of a change of pace here from Shaneak as well. We were seeing this sort of more patient style, particularly when the Pyra came out. It was very much a slower pace, trying to make sure that you didn't get hit, didn't get sent off stage. But the thing is that Shaneak's Inkling has got the potential to just go at 100 miles an hour and just keep going, and that's where it goes. The roller catching the air dodge away, the forward smash afterwards, again, poetry in motion.
Chef's kiss after chef's kiss from Shaneak here, providing us again some top Inkling gameplay. And I love that he only took 20% in a game that looked a lot more like even at the beginning.
We're just seeing it again. This is the thing. When you've got the tried and true main available, you've just got these little moments that, again, just it's the flourishes on top, right? It's these, that instinctive nature.
Sprinklers on your pastille.
Right? Yeah, it's so wonderful to see, and it's something that you don't see when you're almost picking for the matchup, because you know exactly what you should be going for, and it feels a little bit more robotic, a little bit more systematic. But when you've got the main and you've been in these situations time and time again, that little flourish, and it's so wonderful to watch humming.
Yeah, I love it again. That purple penguin is not having a good day, and how is he going to take the stock? 134 and a lot of paint could actually seal the deal with a bury on the side B.
And this is where, and that's a real, I'm not happy with that down
not
there,
at all.
Because we were talking a little bit earlier in the first game about the lack of ledge track.
Exactly.
And just deciding to forfeit all of that just for the sake of a pretty aggressive down air that realistically wasn't going to hit. And then you've just lost everything at the
Are you approaching me?
Yeah.
No, side B.
I've got a roller, by the way. Do you want to see it? Cool. I've decorated your house. Do you want to have a look? Like, oh, so good from Shaneak. And oh my God, we're looking at another 3 stock.
Oh!
We're looking at another 3 stock. We're looking at another 3 stock. Shaneak, can you calm down?
Chill a bit, will you?
This is a Shaneak that's playing like he could win the tournament.
Again, Shaneak just went, okay, I downloaded you with the Pyramithra. Allow me to show you my true form. And went for the Inkling, went on a roller coaster. Again, he was having so much fun with that good penguin and just punching, bagging him around the whole terrain. Spider didn't do that many mistakes, but the ones he did were incentivized on so much. I mean, I think about, as you were saying, that edge guard when he went out and got punished. And here again, this is a BNB of every, bread and butter of every like DDD. When you're out there in this advantage, you just go for that gold or again and again and again. But that one time where you didn't like evaluate the distances and you get punished for, Joy Goat! HTC is It's Joy Goat!
Hey, maybe for me. Maybe for me, and honestly, the Dr. Mario pick.
Let's go! 3-hit combo, baby!
Now, this is, like we said earlier on, certainly a tertiary character, but of course, a scary character nonetheless. A good Dr. Mario is terrifying, and Shaneak is finding out at full force what somebody with a PhD can do. 110%, only 10% on Spider at the moment, and what an adjustment you're going to have to make. And trying to go for that tech chase, the back air on the right-hand side of the platform. Just have your medicine, eat your medicine, please.
You can see where the ATO studies went there, because 142%, that's the best he did in the past 2 games.
Just pure insanity from Spider. This Dr. Mario is legit. I was going to say, this is looking, it's looking like a different game. It's looking like a different game.
Okay. But now, however, this is this is time for the edge guard on the Dr. Mario. I don't know if you're feeling comfortable about this, but I do not.
Oh, and I think the jump was caught there. Shaneak not quite taking advantage of it. And the dirtiest angle on that down smash just about making it back, but Shaneak continues the ledge trap, and we're seeing a shade there of what Spider did last game, right? Getting away from the ledge trap and just going for this, you know, really aggressive option that you didn't necessarily have to go for. You're not in the position to go for it, especially when you're a stock down. Humming B, what?
Honestly,
this dock.
I think Shaneak needs to download again what's going to happen with that Dr. Mario. And you can see already the download getting up there because he understood that, yeah, I can actually edge guard that Doctor. And this is how it went from a game where Spider was ahead to an even game. And now Shaneak is taking the lead.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. As scary as it is in that first stock when you're making those adjustments, a player like Shaneak is going to do that very, very quickly.
Hey.
And of course, Doc has got the potential to die so early. And that is always that grey cloud that's looming over Spider's head, knowing that he's pretty much at death percent.
Take the
at
med
80%. Although, hang on a second.
Good
Beautiful tech. Just electing to stall on the recovery. And are you dead here? Yes, you are. Shaneak just clutching out and lead the crowd. Not pleased with that at all. Another roller to take another stock.
Well, now last stock for Spider, but good up here.
There we go.
Yeah.
The crowd,
The
please,
crowd.
once again.
The crowd going all in for Spider here. Wants to see more games going. Good combo again, bread and butter from the side of Shaneak here, taking 61%. Why are you shouting?
No percent on this final stock. Jumped into it.
He's done.
Yeah, and the stock is gone. Excellent stuff.